Hi, I'm your host, Bailey Wilkinson, and welcome to Fake Out, ICTV's longest running game show. This season looks a little different. 5 minutes, two guessers, one liar, one round. This is a 5-minute fake out. It's like two truths and a lie, but two lies and a truth. After our liar's initial statements, our guessers will interrogate our liar to figure out which of their three statements is true, hoping not to get faked out by a lie. Guessers win 5 points for a correct answer. Whoever loses will have to answer our loser penalty question based on fake out trivia, or else they'll have to walk the plank and swim with that crocodile from Peter Pan, the one that has the clock in its stomach, just scary stuff. You don't want that to happen, folks. But anyway, let's get right into it. So today's theme is National Dessert Day. I know, right? Sounds so scrumptious. And just a heads up, if you can make me a killer cheesecake, I'll get on one knee and ask you to marry me. I don't care who you are. I don't care. Today's guessers are Tatum and Brianna, some familiar faces that you might remember from episode 1. So guessers, I think the audience knows a little bit about you at this point, but can you please again remind them, tell us your major, your year, and what dessert put you in the worst sugar coma? Tatum, can you get us started?
Well, Bailey, I like to think I'm a local celebrity at this point, but
I think you are.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
On the rise. But I am a sophomore, screenwriting major. And what is the dessert that last put me in a coma? Not so much a coma, but I found a limited edition flavor of Ben & Jerry's that I was never able to find again until yesterday, after about 3 months of hunting every single grocery store in my state. So less of a coma and more of a victory lap for me.
More of a, I'm going to devour this in 2 minutes, run around the house, and then just celebrate so triumphantly. Do you remember the flavor?
Yes, it is called Chip Happens because it's got potato chips and chocolate ice cream, and I have not stopped thinking about it.
I actually don't know how to feel about that. Come back to me, and I will let you know if I do indeed like that or not. Anyway, Brianna, same exact routine, same spiel. Any dessert recently that's made you feel a little,
I think I'm more of a local celebrity than Tatum because I have been here a little longer. And just saying. But I'm a junior writing major with a screenwriting minor. And I'm with you, Bailey, as someone that is lactose intolerant but doesn't care about the side effects of being lactose intolerant.
Yes, ma'am.
Cheesecake will always put me in a food coma.
Brianna, I think this could be the start of something new.
Oh yeah.
Gabriella and Troy, watch out, because we have strawberry cheesecake and you don't. Anyway, thank you, guessers, for reintroducing yourselves. And now let's get to know our liar a little bit better. So this week's liar is Laura. So Laura, can you introduce yourself? And again, same exact thing. Tell us your major, your year, and what dessert, just made you feel just had to fall asleep. Like it was too good that it just knocked me out.
Well, I wouldn't like to call myself a local celebrity. I prefer to be the power behind the throne. Like to be behind the scenes.
I like that.
It's hard for me to pick a dessert, but something that I find very wholesome is whenever I go to a dim sum place, if they have this black sesame soup dessert, I like ordering one.
Laura, so you are on our show tonight. You're representing Stillwater Magazine. And if you don't mind, could you tell us a little bit about your club and what they do?
Okay, so Stillwater Magazine is a publication where creatives can go and submit their work. Stillwater has decided to expand its departments. And they've also expanded their website to be more accommodating to photography, blog posts.
But yes, I would say absolutely. Give Stillwater Magazine a read, folks. Check them out on social media, whatever, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever applications you use. Definitely give them a follow and definitely give them a good look. All right, thank you for joining us tonight, Laura. And now that we know our guessers and our liar a little bit better, let's start today's 5-minute fake out, shall we? All right, so Laura, what are your 3 statements?
Statement number 1. Turtles are my spirit animal. Statement number 2. If I'm an editor for a publication, then I'm not a writer for it. Statement number 3. My favorite spot on campus to look at an Ithaca sunset is from a climbable tree at the side of Roland Hall.
Now remember, guessers, you are looking for which statement of Laura's is true. So let's jump into our interrogation round. Guessers, you each will have 1 minute and 30 seconds to ask as many questions as you can. Tatum, you're up first, and your time begins now.
All right, I'm trying a rotating strategy today. So if turtles are your spirit animal, what does spirit animal mean to you?
A spirit animal is an animal that you believe encapsulates your characteristics.
What characteristics do you think a turtle encapsulates for you?
A turtle is an animal that is very persistent, dedicated, wise, but not very efficient, usually.
Okay. Your favorite spot is by Roland Hall. What year are you in school?
I'm currently a sophomore.
Okay, so you would have been in freshman dorms. Did you live on the upper quads by Roland Hall?
Go BRT.
Okay, yes. Who are we? BRT. Great. So the publication that you aren't a writer for, is this
30 seconds left on the clock.
Is the publication Stillwater Magazine?
Well, I have written for Stillwater last semester.
So is that not the publication that you're an editor for?
It's unclear
10, 9, 8,
it's unclear as to
7,
whether
6,
I'm on the
5,
editorial board
4,
yet or not.
3,
Okay,
2,
so it's a different publication.
1, and time. Tatum, those are some really good questions. I liked your strategy there of switching around a little bit, trying to rotate from last week. I think you're learning. I think you could be the next big thing. I mean, celebrity, but I think we could go even higher. You've got big shoes to fill right now, Brianna, and I'm about to start your timer. I'm not going to start it yet, but I'm going to start it right now.
Okay, so I didn't get a straight answer. What is that publication that you're an editor for?
I mean, currently it's unclear as to whether I have an editor role or not.
But what is the publication?
This semester would be Stillwater.
So it is Stillwater. Okay. So you said you're from BRT. Were you from Roland or Talcott or Boothroyd?
Well, currently I'm not part of BRT. Clark is not part of the upper quads. Clark is lower quads, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, last year I was in Roland.
You were in Roland. Okay. Which tree? Because I know I was in Roland. So which tree? There's one on the side, and then there's one in front, and then there's a bunch of trees behind.
Okay, so picture Roland Hall.
30 seconds left on the clock.
You have Roland Hall, and you have 2 entrances, and then there's that place where there's the trash can. I don't consider that an entrance.
Would it be the one up near the stairs? That tree?
Yeah, so there's this
On that balcony.
and there's that tree in front of the
Okay.
courts.
And why turtles of all your
10
spirits?
seconds left.
Of all the animals in the world, why turtles?
5, 4,
Because I think an owl can be
3,
wise too.
2, 1. Oh no, Brianna, I don't think you got the chance to ask Laura about the turtle. I think you were a little slow there. All right, well, now that time's up, guessers, finalize your answers for which statement you think is true. So now, which statement do you think is true, Brianna?
I think the statement that is true is 3. The favorite spot on campus is a climbable tree at Roland Hall to watch a sunset, because of how specific that one was compared to the other 2 answers that I was given. The other 2 were very vague, and I didn't get answers for the other 2.
Very interesting. Very interesting to hear from Ithaca's second most famous celebrity, besides Aaron Tveit and David Muir, I think. But I think you could be onto something, Brianna. Tatum, what about you? Which statement do you think is true?
I'm gonna have to go with number 1, because I think that you clearly knew a lot about like what spirit animals mean too. So a lot of people, when they say like, oh, this is my spirit animal, it's just kind of a phrase, but you seemed to like have a deeper understanding of it. Number 2, there were not enough details for me to think that one was the truth. And number 3, I think it might be one of your favorite spots on campus, but I think you have a special sunset spot that you aren't telling us about.
Absolutely detailed analysis. If I was a professor, I'm going to give that a B+. Anyway, so all right, Laura, which statement wasn't faking us out?
Tatum, you are very intuitive. Everything you said was correct. Number 1 was my true statement. I decided to keep my true statement very simple. For the second statement, generally speaking, you cannot get a editor position right away. Usually you have to be a writer first before you can be an editor for a publication. That's just how the hierarchy goes. For number 3, yes, I do like that spot, but that's not the best spot to see the sunset, just based on the way that tree is positioned.
Well, that was a very interesting round. So let's look at the scores. So right now, it looks like that Tatum is clinching the prize today with 5 points. Congratulations to you, Tatum. So since you won, I mean, how do you feel since the first episode? Now that you have the 5 points.
I feel redeemed, refreshed, confident. I'm a new woman.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks. She is now a new woman. She is Ithaca's celebrity. But moving on to Ithaca's second celebrity, I know, Brianna, it's sad, but, you know, I was rooting for you too. You knew that. It was just tough love.
Cheesecake
I wanted you. I know. I wanted you to be equal to Tatum and both of you be these iconic Ithaca celebrities. Because, you know, women always get it done. Women always get it done.
Oh, yeah, we do.
But since you lost, though, I mean, it's time for the loser penalty question. Are you ready for this, Brianna?
No, but okay.
Here we go. So, which is based off of Fake Out trivia. So, Brianna. So, who was Fake Out's host last semester? Their first and their last name.
Oh my God. I know his name was Matt because he gave me rides after Fake Out last year. I don't remember his last name though.
Well, I mean, you got the first part right, but I don't think I can give you full credit because the answer is Matt Maloney. Matt, if you're watching this, we miss you, love you, you're incredible, and keep doing what you're doing. But Brianna, I don't think I can give you those points. I'm sorry. It looks like right now Tatum has 5 points and she's reigning supreme at the top. Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thank you for everyone for playing. A special thanks to Laura for joining us on the show tonight. And thank you to our viewers at home. Remember to tune in Fridays to ICTV 607 on YouTube and at ICTV Entertainment on Instagram for more Fake Out content, including a weekly recap of our most recent episode. Also, give Stillwater Magazine a follow. Check them out on social media. And as always, don't let us catch you lying unless it's right here on Fake Out. I'm Bailey Wilkinson, and have a great rest of your night, everybody. See you soon.